Hello, everyone. I'm the college football enthusiast on SG1 Sports Florida, and I am doing my post game reaction for the Florida Kentucky game. As you can tell by my voice, I don't have a voice. It's gone from the disappointment from this matchup, and yeah, I'm drained. I'm drained mentally. I won't keep this too long because there's a bunch of good football games going on. Like, for example, the Colorado game going on is very good. Maybe Colorado goes and does a big upset. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this pretty simple and short. And it's just that Billy's not the guy. That's it. I've been defending Billy. I've had a shield and a sword, and I've been on my knees just fighting off people. No, Billy's our guy. Gone. He's not our guy. He's not our guy. He never mentally prepares the teams. Every road game we've been on with him, except for the A&M game, we have lost. He doesn't prepare the team at all. He's nonchalant, too conservative, terrible play calling, doesn't know how to use his timeouts. The worst time management I have ever seen. So I am done with Billy Napier. I'm usually very reasonable and I try to look at other sides, but that's it. I'm sorry, that is it. I have seen all I've needed to see, and I've concluded that so when you're watching a game and one side of the ball does bad and the rest of the sides of the ball do good, then who do you blame? You blame that one player that maybe messed up, or the coordinator if the whole offense as a whole is just bad. But when the offense and the defense look unfocused, unprepared, and just totally discombobulated, that is on the coach. The coach is supposed to prepare the team, and he did not prepare them against Kentucky. I made a prediction earlier on another show that Kentucky was going to win. It hurt me saying that because I am a Gator fan, obviously, but I knew it. I knew we were going to go in there and not be prepared, and it is time. It is time to move on. I'm done. I'm done. I don't see I don't know. I don't see us ascending. I don't know what else we could do with how things are currently run, and he didn't want to hire an offensive coordinator this year. He thought he had it handled. He thought his offense is groundbreaking, something like on the likes of USC that, it's just, I can't have a coordinator. My offense is so good that I got to run it myself. That's what Billy Napier apparently thinks, and that's the reason he didn't get an offensive coordinator. That's probably what was going through his head because there is no other explanation. But as you've seen, that is clear delusion. We obviously need an offensive coordinator because our offense isn't coordinated. It sucks. Our last play on offense, 4th and 2, you're losing by 3 touchdowns. You are going to run? Really? All the stupid runs down the middle? Really? All the false starts? Really? Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. And just the fire in the players' eyes. There was none. They played with no motivation, no passion. If you saw how we played against Tennessee in that second half, that doesn't look like a team that just had a monumental win. We weren't still running it down their throats. We were running the stupidest play calls. And you see Kentucky? You see Kentucky with them obviously winning the game 33-14. There's 2 minutes left. They're still running and taking dudes down. Like, they wanted it. We don't want it. Our coaches don't seem to want it. Our players don't seem to want it. So I don't know where we're going to go from here. It doesn't matter if we finish number 1 in recruiting. We got 10 5-stars. That doesn't matter. If you have a Ferrari and don't want to, and it doesn't have any gasoline, what's the point in having a Ferrari? Just gonna have it there for show? Oh, look at my Ferrari. It's nice. Oh, look at my 5 stars. Look, I can recruit. Recruiting is important, but you need to be able to coach those recruits. And I don't know. I know most of his guys right now, his guys that he brought in are freshmen, sophomore, but I don't care. I don't know what else to say. I'm just tired of this. I don't have much faith anymore. I thought after the Tennessee game we would go, what? Let me see. 6-1 going into the Georgia game. Who knows? We may be in a dogfight against Vanderbilt. We may lose to South Carolina because our road team is just abysmal. And then against Georgia, don't even think about it. After Georgia, we play LSU. We play Missouri, who's undefeated. We play FSU. Oh, and we have Arkansas at home. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe all those people that were saying 6 wins, maybe they're right. I thought they were being too critical, but hey, look at us. Look at us against Kentucky. It's just pathetic. Props to Kentucky. They had a plan, stuck with it, but man, we beat ourselves yet again. We let that dude, we knew they were going to want to run and control the line of scrimmage, but we let Ray Davis, their running back, almost break all types of records, almost break their single game school record of rushing yards. He just ran straight through us. He had 3 touchdowns. I think 4 touchdowns, actually. Just pathetic. There was one point in the game where we were right on the goal line. We had 13 people on the field, and they still scored. How worse does it get than that? That's just terrible, man. So, with that being said, my conclusion is I'm off the Billy Napier train. Unless he shows some major improvement, which he hasn't. His play calling has stayed the same since Utah game of 2022. It has stayed the same vanilla BS. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I don't know what the Gators are gonna do from now until the end of the season. If we end up firing Billy Napier, fire the athletic director along with him. That dude hasn't done anything for the Gators and the football side of things. We're the University of Florida. This is embarrassing. Kentucky's coach has outcoached us 3 consecutive years. And in the Mullen years, he owned Mullen as well. Mark Stoops owns the city of Gainesville's football team. He owns them. We're his property. I'm just disappointed. This is just ridiculous. Wow. The Gators, they find a way that when you think things can't get worse, they do get worse. I've been a Gator fan for all of my life. And the early years, we were amazing. We won championships. But the years that I remember, that I was starting to be old enough to remember, misery. And things just don't change. It's the same crap. So, I don't know where we go from here. To summarize, Billy, I don't think is the guy. I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna watch the rest of these games and just try to forget that this game happened. So, thank you for the people who tuned in, and I guess it can only go up from here. So, go Gators, and I really hope it gets better. But we'll see.